Hi, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will show you how to automatically send student report cards via SMS, WhatsApp, or email using nothing but Microsoft Excel. If you're a teacher, school administrator, or just love automation, you are going to love this. Let's dive in. So on this worksheet that I've named email list, we are going to have the student names in column A and then the email address in column B. If you are new to the channel, I have a step-by-step guide on how you can create your free SBA template and use it for your assessment. You can check the description for the link to the video. You can also download a free template in the video's description, so you can check that one and then download your copy so you can easily follow along with what we're going to do today. So here I have this image that I've assigned to the macro that we are going to use to send the email. I'll also make the macros that we are using here available in the video description so you can download and then just paste everything and use it to automatically send the student reports. So assigning the macro, you first need to go to the developer tab. If you do not have the developer here, then you can right click anywhere in the ribbon, go to customize ribbon, and then in the choose command from here, let's change to all tabs. Then you look for the developer, you click on it and you use the add here to add it to your tabs. Then you click OK. Now here you can download this image and then paste it here. Then you resize it to the size that is appropriate for you. Then you go to the developer tab, Visual Basic here. Then you insert a new module. So on the insert tab here, click on it and then module. So after inserting the new module, you copy the VBA that you're going to use to send the reports through the email and paste it here. After pasting, you press Ctrl S to save, then you close that one. Then assigning the macro to the image that you are going to use, you come back and then you right click on it like this. Then you go to assign macro. Then you look for the macro that we are going to use to email student reports from desktop folder. So here is it, we click on it and we click OK. And we are done with the assigning of the macro to the image that we are going to use to run the macro. So here, one thing that you need to note is that if the student doesn't have an email that you are going to send the report to, you shouldn't include the name here, because when you include the name here, the macro will not run. So to ensure data validation here too, let's click in cell A2. Let's go to the data tab. Then in the data tools group here, select data validation and change from allow any value to list. And then the source here, let's go to our source list and let's select all the names that we have here. So you can select up to where it ends and you click OK. Then let's fill down. Now the names that we are going to include here are the names of those who have email address. So let's use the first one. So I am going to put my email address here and then run the macro, and you see that the report will automatically be sent to that email. Now, one thing that you need to consider here is that the reports for the individual learners, as you can see on my report here, when the individual files are saved, the file names match the student name. So that is what we are going to use. And I have these buttons here that we are going to use for that one. So when we click on the second one, it's going to automatically generate and then print the reports as PDF and save everything in the report cards folder on the desktop. So on my desktop, you can see that I have the report cards here. If the file names do not match the name of the learner, the email is not going to be sent. So let's go back to the email list. Now, after selecting this learner, I am going to put my email here and run the macro for you to see how it's going to work. Now let's run the macro by clicking on the image that we assigned the macro to. And you can see that the email has been sent automatically. So I'm going to open that email and then check it for you to see. So you can see that here I have report card for Forex. So dear parent, please find attached the report card for your ward prepared by. So here you can change everything in the macro that you are going to use to do that one. So that is it for how we can email the student reports in Microsoft Excel. So let's begin with the second part of the video where we can send custom messages that include download links that can be used to download the reports automatically from Google Drive. So here we are first going to upload the report cards folder to Google Drive and generate the download links, and also use a macro to generate custom messages that will include the download link that can be sent to the WhatsApp numbers. So you can see that here I have a few more columns that I am going to use. We are going to use column A for the names, then column B for the contacts, and column C for the custom messages. We will have the download links in column D. Then in column E2, we are going to put yes or no there to indicate whether the custom message should be sent to a contact or not. For column F and G, it will automatically be returned after sending the messages. So I am going to open my Google Drive account and upload the report cards folder. Then we will generate the download links that we are going to use here. So as you can see here, I've opened my Google Drive and I'm going to upload the report cards folder. So new, and I click on folder upload. Then upload, and you can see that is uploading down there. So once the upload is complete, let's open the folder, and you can see that I have the reports folder uploaded. So let's open a blank Google Sheet to help us generate the download links. So for the Google Sheet too, you just search for Google Sheet and then you follow the links to help you create a blank Google Sheet like I have here. Then let's go to extensions, apps, script. And when it loads, delete everything that is here and copy and then paste the JavaScript that is available in the video description below. So let's paste the JavaScript here. Now you can see that here it says your folder ID here. So we are going to replace what we have here with the folder ID. So let's go back to the folder that we uploaded in the Google Drive. And in the address bar, let's select from the end to this point where we have the last / after the folders, then Control C to copy. Then let's go back to the app script and let's replace your folder ID here with the folder ID. Select everything and delete. Control V to paste it. Now let's save everything here. So Control S. Now we can run the script to help us get the download links to each file. Now before we can do this, we need to authorize this. So select the Google account there. Let's go to advanced. So advanced here and go to untitled project. Let's select everything. So select all and continue. You can see that execution has started and then it's complete too. So let's go back to the blank Google Sheet that we created, and you can see here we have the name, the file name, and then the download link also. So let's select everything, then Control C to copy. Let's go back to our workbook. Now here we can add another sheet. and Control V to paste. Let's resize that. Now here we need to get the names by using the text before function. So in D2, let's put equal to text before there. So comma. The delimiter is the full stop there. So let's put that in double quote. And let's close parenthesis, enter. Now we have the name. Let's fill this down. You can see that we have the names here. So let's select everything. Control C to copy. Here let's paste as values. Then let's also copy the download links and paste on our WhatsApp link sheet. So here we need to right click and click away. Control Shift down to select everything. And Control C to copy. Then let's go back to the WhatsApp link. Now we can paste the links in column D. So Control V to paste. Now we have them nicely here. So you can delete the sheet that we use for that. Now here we are going to generate custom messages and include the download links for each person. So the images that I have here, I have assigned the first one to a macro that I'm using to generate the custom messages, and the second one to also send the WhatsApp messages. So let's click on the first one, and you can see that the messages with download links have been generated in column C. So let's click on OK. Now here I'm going to put my contact for one person, so the last person here, and click on the second one to automatically send the message. But before we will click on the second one, I need to change this one to yes. So I'm going to put my contact. But before you put the contacts, you need to format this column as text. So you select everything, and in the numbers group here, you change the number format to text. Again, for the contacts that we are going to use here, you should precede all of them with 233, ignoring the plus. Then you continue with the contacts without the zeros. So 23324, for example, then you continue. So right now I have added my contact, so I'm going to click on this one to automatically send the custom message, which include the download link. So let's click on this one, and you can see it is loading my charts here for the WhatsApp web. If you do not have your WhatsApp account linked, then you need to do that before you use the second macro to automatically send the WhatsApp message, which includes the download link. So as you can see here, it has opened the link directly and loaded the message also. So if you put the contacts there, it's going to do same for each person. So you need to send each and every one. If you want it to automatically send, then you need to have a WhatsApp API that will help you do that, and you need to pay for that one. So here you just need to press enter, and it sends automatically to the person. Now when they click on this link, the PDF for the report will automatically be downloaded. For the custom message attached, you can change all in the macro that is used to send the message. So that is it for how we can send the custom messages plus the download link using the WhatsApp web. Now for the custom messages, you can see that we have some percentages and then other things in there. It's a way of encoding the message that we are sending. Let's now continue with how we can send the custom messages only without the download link. Now for these custom messages that we are going to generate, it is generated based on the report by returning only the essentials, like the name, the position in class, the total score, and the subject names, as well as the attitude, the conduct interest, and then the remarks also. So if you are using a different workbook, then you need to make the necessary changes in the macros. So here we are going to put the names in column A, then the phone numbers again in column B, Then in column C, we will have the custom messages there. Again, we will indicate whether to send those messages to the numbers or not using the yes or no. In column D, the status and time sent are automatically generated. So before we continue, let us put the names in column A. So let's click in cell A2, go to the data tab and data validation, change allow from any value to list. And for the source, we are going to reference our source list. So let's select all the names here and OK. Now let's fill down. So now we can select the names here. So I'm going to do for one person and generate the custom message using the first image. So as you can see, WhatsApp message is generated in column C. So you need to copy and paste the macros, then you assign them to the images to help you easily run the macros. So again, I'm going to put my number here, but before that, let's set this one to yes. And again, we should make sure the column where we are going to put the numbers is formatted as text. So we select all of them. In the numbers group, change the number formatting to text. Then we put 23324 in that order. Now I have my number there, so I'm going to click on the second image to automatically send the custom message. And you can see it has started the chat and loaded the message also. So the custom message only includes the person's name, the subject, and then the position as well. So you can make changes in the macros to include the other essentials on the report if you prefer that one. So that is it for how we can also send the custom messages through WhatsApp. And in the final part of the video, we are going to look at how we can again generate the custom messages and send them through SMS. Now for the SMS too, we are not going to put the names here. It will automatically do that one for us. Then we put the numbers here. Now for the SMS, it includes charges and we need a service provider to help us send the bulk messages. So here we are going to sign up on the Africa's Talking website. So as you can see here, I've opened the Africa's Talking website. Here you just create a free account and then log in. Make sure you verify your email after signing up. So when you are logging in, you need to always check your email for the one-time password or the two-factor code. Then you put it here. So after signing in and verifying your email, you can add a new team. So you click on a new team, then you put the name here and then save. So here what you need to do is to create a new app by choosing the name, your username, the country, and then making the changes here, then save. So after saving, you can click on what you created and it will open the dashboard for you. So here you can go to settings, click on the API key, then you put your password here, then you request for the API. Now the API will only show once, so you need to copy it and save it somewhere so you can use it in the macro that will help you to send the bulk messages. Now back to the workbook. Here I am going to generate the messages and you can see that after clicking on the first image that I have assigned to the macro all the messages have been generated here. So after generating the messages, let's make the changes in the macro that you're going to use to send the custom messages through SMS. Now when you copy the macro that is going to help you to send the SMS with Africa's token, you need to put your API here. So the API you requested and copied, you need to replace your API here with that API key. So after replacing, then you save and assign it to a button that you can click on so that the SMS will automatically be sent. So again, here I am going to put my phone number here to test. Again, we need to make sure this column B is formatted as text. So let's select everything there. Then the numbers group, let's change the number format to text. Now for the numbers that we are going to use here, we are going to include the plus sign, so plus 233 like this, and the number 24, and then you add everything. So again, I have my number there. Let me change this one to yes. Now I'm going to click on the second image to automatically run the macro and send the SMS. And you can see that SMS sending complete. So as you can see here, the custom message has been sent successfully. So the name, the subject, and then the percentages plus the class position also. Now here you can choose to pay for a custom sender ID if you want to, and also to send the bulk messages you need to load the wallet through your mobile money account. So thank you for watching the video. That is it for how you can send student reports through either the email, the WhatsApp, including the links, the WhatsApp list where we send only custom messages, and again using the